Now, would you believe, 25 years ago, we were first asked to do something funny for money in aid of Comic Relief's Red Nose Day.
Every year since then, hundreds of celebrities have got involved to help raise £800 million to change lives around the world. Jonathan Ross and Davina McCall are doing just that in Ghana today. Before we talk to them, let's remind ourselves of how it all began.
Comic Relief is go! Get your spare cash on the table. That's what I mean!
At least 73 famous people packed like very amusing sardines into 40 whiz-bang sketches.
What the hell's your missus doing halfway up Mount Kilimanjaro with Gary Barlow and Chris Moyle?
You get quite used to this. Am I bothered?
I wouldn't go in there for a while if I were you.
Amazing. Jonathan and Davina joined us now. We should find out exactly where they are. 25 years ago today, and we know that they're in Ghana. It's lovely to see you. How's it going?
Was that to us? Yes.
Yes.
Hello, Lorraine. Yes.
Hi.
We're having. It's a very. Sorry, we couldn't hear you too well. It's a fabulous visit because we're seeing so much and we're learning so much about where the money that's been raised over the last 25 years has been going. It's a real eye-opener for me. Davina's been out here a lot more often than I am, but it's really heartening to see the progress that's being made here in Africa and just how enormously useful that money has been.
And when you think like 1.7 million children die every year from vaccine-preventable diseases, a place like this that provides a vaccine against rotavirus, which is obviously a really killer thing because it makes children have diarrhea and everything, and it can help save so many lives.
Yeah, especially it affects children under 5. So we're here today. You can see all the mothers. We're a mother and child
all very nervous.
All the mums are bringing their babies in. Yeah,
I hated vaccinating my children.
It's not a great feeling.
Oh.
But I mean, it's so lovely to see all these. The mums out here, the children are so gorgeous, as you can see, and the women there are taking such great care of them. All of this is with money raised by Comic Relief. I believe 1 million vaccinations have been paid for so far, so that's 1 million children whose lives have been saved from a potentially fatal illness, which we would take for granted in the UK wouldn't be an issue. So it's a really lovely experience to be here and see this work being done.
And it's all thanks to money that you guys have raised at home.
Jonathan, by all accounts, you went to a really special school yesterday. Tell us a little bit about it.
I can't hear you anymore. I don't think Davina can.
Oh.
We can keep talking if you like, because
yeah, why not?
We've seen so many other fascinating things out here. We went to a slum yesterday called, I'm going to get the name wrong, Agbabushi, where we visited a school was set up by an exceptional woman, a woman there who, was it Pauline? Pauline has set the school up, and initially it had 12 children. It was in a little wooden shack, nothing on the floor. This 12 children. Now, with help from money from local grants, via
250 children now.
250 kids of all ages, from preschool right up to early teens, all going every day, all being cared for, all being given a meal, so nutrition is being helped as well, and all being taught. And they really want to go to school.
And they really want to learn.
That's
I mean, the classrooms, they were all quiet, very attentive. Classrooms were really basic, but great teaching.
And such a lovely energy in there, such a lovely kind of vibrancy and a sense of community and a sense of belonging. And it was my first slum. And I was struck by the sense of community and the care that these women were showing for these children, not all their own children, obviously. It really was very heartening, and it's so crucial, the work that's being done there, because, of course, what's happening there is we're enabling people to look after themselves in the future. I mean, this is Africa taking care of itself with the money which is being sent over from the UK, and it really is. They're working towards a stage when maybe one day Comic Relief and other charitable events such as that won't be necessary anymore. They really are keen to do it for themselves.
And amazing achievements are happening all the time as far as malaria.
Guys, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks for your time.
So sorry about the communication problems that we've had, which is a great shame. But you know, no, it was so interesting.
Absolutely. And the school that he went to is fascinating because the lady, basically, one of her members of her family got injured, and she decided to set up the school voluntarily. There were 12 pupils to start with, and now there's over 250.